Hey, welcome to Keith and the Girl. Let me tell you something we do with the great Rod Morrow. Last week on Keith and the Girl, we look at what we talked about, maybe some things that weren't even said on the Keith and the Girl show, and we dive into it. And this is a special edition, I guess, of last week on Keith and the Girl. Why? Because it's going to be the year of the horse. Last year was the year of the snake. Who needs that business? It's going to be the year of the horse. Take it away, Rod Morrow. Good to see you.
Hey, welcome to another episode of Last Week on Keith and the Girl. I'm your host, Rod, and I am joined by always the number one guest, the most requested guest, and honestly, the guy that we are able to book the most often. The host of Keith and the Girl, Keith Malley. What's going on, brother?
Still an honor after all these years. Thank you. It's a whole new year is coming. New year, new possibilities.
Yeah, what's up with, I like to say New Year's resolutions don't have to start January.
Right.
We can start them, February 16th. Like
Apparently.
it's always a year, new year of the horse, year of the snake, whatever. Like
There's
it's always a
cultures
year
all
somewhere.
over the place. Just grab a culture you want. Is Ramadan your thing because it matches up nicely? Take it.
They always say it's 420 somewhere. It's
That's
always
right.
a new year somewhere. Right. That's how I see it.
That's right.
It's good to see you, man. Of course we'll catch up because we have been listening to the show. The studio audience is also in the building.
Right.
Those people over there, those are the people that say they like the All-Star game, but then watch anime all day. It's good to see them back in the building. And of course, as always, we are sponsored.
Oh, I bet you're in love with your studio audience.
Listen, they're the best. I'm not gonna, they hate to brag. Yeah. You don't want to rub it in anyone's face, but they're a good studio audience.
Congrats.
Listen, we are sponsored.
Yes.
We are sponsored today by the post office. All right. You guys remember Valentine's Day cards when you?
Yeah, I do. I wrote one.
Yeah,
I filled one out.
And you want to go and mail it to and you go, where do I go? Stamps.com? No, stamps.com. Yeah. Come on.
How am I going to mail it if I can't? I have to mail it because I can't see this person in person.
Right. Like people just don't want to see anymore. Maybe they stop talking, but snail mail takes a few days anyway.
Right.
Did I really violate anything? I mean, it was gonna be there in a couple days anyway. Yeah. So you go ahead and you throw that bad boy in there, throw a stamp on it, and you go down to the post office because you want to make sure it's gonna get there. Mm-hmm. And you walk in there and they go, hey, not this post office. We don't do mail. Where you stupid? And you go, that's crazy. I don't know what I was thinking. Right. I got to go to another post office and I just want to buy a stamp and then put it in there for you guys to do. And then they let you send it from there, man. And that is the beauty because we used to have to do this if I go into class. Mm-hmm. Going to work, whatever, passing out sweethearts, those little candies.
Yeah. Oh, those are sweet.
You see the rejection in their face. But now, through the power of mail, you don't even gotta know.
Just assume.
Yeah, they love it. It's your head canon,
right?
Maybe they splooshed when they saw it and they went, he was a good guy. I don't know what I was thinking. I'm a fucking idiot. I'm not even gonna call him though because I'm so stupid. I'm embarrassed. You can make that up for yourself, and that's only through the beauty of the post office, man. So make sure you guys support your local post office wherever wherever you see people in blue suits with a bad attitude. You just go in there, guys. That's what we like to say.
I'm still with my ex in my head through these letters that I send.
As long as she don't send nothing back.
Yeah, we're doing
great.
Still
going. Yeah, right. Everything's good. I'm going so good. She don't gotta say nothing.
I think I'm still married to my elementary school sweetheart. We never really closed that down.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. I remember the first time I got a Valentine's Day card that was special for me in 4th grade from a girl, and I didn't know what to do with it because I was still an immature boy that played with Transformers and shit. I didn't know anything about girls or kissing or sex or anything. And I just ate the candy and never replied. And in hindsight, that was a mistake. I should have. That was not a nice way to treat that person. I should have at least been like, hey, thank you for the card. It was very nice to single me out. You could have gave candy and cards to everybody. And you just gave it to me. But I was too much of a nerd. So, the post office would have saved that lady. She would have never saw my face in fourth grade, going, "What the fuck?
Right.
Ooh, delicious sucker."
Meanwhile, I listened too well. A girl would say, "Oh, that's a nice yellow shirt." I'm like, "Really?" Next day, I come in dressed as Big Bird.
Yeah, she likes me. She really
Yeah.
likes me. Oh man, and of course, minimum wage, guys. Just
Hmm.
because it's the weekend we celebrate love doesn't
Right.
mean we don't still acknowledge the death that
What?
is
What?
happening.
Well, these minimum, wage places, these
Mhm.
your Burger Kings, your fast foods, they try to do something clever for Valentine's Day. Your Waffle House, your Taco Bell. People don't know. I'm not joking. They try to make it romantic.
Yes, yes,
Bring your own chair. Yeah, you got to
right.
bring a baseball bat to Love Day.
Yeah, if you beat us up as a couple, your meal's half off.
Right. Good luck. We
Yeah,
train.
yeah, but yeah, it's like the same challenge they have in burger places where it's like eat
Yeah,
a 1,000 pound burger.
you
That's
can't
what
do
it
it.
is. It's like if you come in as a couple and you can beat up the Waffle House staff, you can eat for free. It's like no one does. No one's able to do that.
Right. You train. I see you online daily, training in real
Yeah,
time. You're good.
yeah. Just I'll see. I'll go here to see the attempt of someone else. You
I'm
know.
like, well, that's not. I didn't know where you kept the mops.
Yeah. A man is accused of putting a San Diego McDonald's manager in a chokehold over perceived immigration status. A lot of stuff happening at the same
Huh.
time.
Remind me again. Who was who?
So the man is the customer.
Okay.
He puts a San Diego McDonald's manager in a chokehold
He can't help himself. He loves the
because
food. Not his first time there. You know it. And he's like, but goddamn, I got to do my duty.
he he assumed the manager was an illegal alien. The incident occurred around noon when oh, not the lunch rush. Come on, man. People are in line. The incident occurred around noon when a witness said a man entered a University City McDonald's on Nobel Drive near Genesee Avenue
Hmm.
and grabbed the manager from behind, wrapping his arms around the employee's neck. Uh, said,
Gotcha. Now where do we go?
right, said San Diego Police Lieutenant Cesar Jimenez. So I
Look
don't
into
know if this
him.
guy's on your side or not.
He's gonna arrest the fucking cop.
Right.
When's
How
it gonna
mad
end?
was he when Cesar Jimenez showed up and answered the call? He's like, "Police, I need help as a suspected illegal alien." It's like, okay, yeah, you got Officer Cesar Jimenez. Not maybe.
It
You
goes all
have
the
any
way up to
Smiths?
it goes up to the Supreme Court, and this is
Yeah.
Judge Sotomayor. Who the fuck?
Fuck. What the shit? She's going down, buddy. They're everywhere. The man said the manager was in the country illegally and claimed he was detaining the manager.
Uh-huh.
Co-workers and security guards intervened and forced the man out of the store. The police were called and learned the man was not a law enforcement officer. Oh,
No.
he was citizen's arrest.
You ever hear of it? Constitution, probably.
I like how it's hard. It is hard to tell the difference. It's like, is this guy a police officer? I don't know. He's got a brown person in a chokehold, so it's 50-50
Right.
right now. Ask for some ID. Well, he's got a mask on. I think that's legal now.
Right.
Is that?
Right.
I don't know. No name. What's his badge? He don't have one. Well, that could
It's
be.
looking.
I don't know. We understand how concerning this can be for members of our community. Jimenez said, "We want to assure residents that impersonating a law enforcement officer is a crime, and the San Diego Police Department takes any reports of this nature very seriously."
Yeah.
The
I was thinking the crime was the violent shit. But okay. That's good to know. Now I know that you can't pretend to be a cop and do violent shit.
That's where the cops. That's where the cops was like, we draw the line.
Yeah.
All
I went
right,
to school
listen.
for this kind of.
Right. Look, choking brown people, okay, we're
Yeah.
okay with that. We do that. But this whole pretending to be us bullshit, you got to stop. Get your own gang. Okay.
Tonight you're gonna try to fuck my wife. You can't pretend to be us.
The 40-year-old man was booked on suspicion of impersonating an officer and battery. And so that listen, you're in line, you just want to get a Big Mac. Next thing you know, you're watching the citizens arrest someone impersonating ICE. Don't go to these places. Don't go inside. There's no reason to be anywhere but the drive-through in the first place.
You're asking for it, right? It'd be like if Superman was Clark Kent rather was taking out Lois Lane. It's like, where you want to go? Oh, I don't know, East New York. Like, really, motherfucker? Did you hear something?
I feel like if I was in the drive-through and I just saw a dude hop over the counter and start choking the manager, I feel like I just drive off without my food. Like
You right.
I don't think I'm intervening. I don't think I'm calling the police. It's like this is police. You under arrest. I'll be like, well, that's my fault. I went here. I don't
Right.
deserve to
Right
eat.
there.
Speaking of which, violence at Chick-fil-A.
Hmm.
A man shot and killed two Chick-fil-A employees in front of his wife at the same fast food location where she worked.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, this
Maybe they
minimum
didn't.
wage.
Maybe
Mm,
they wouldn't let significant others to the Christmas party.
yeah, he's the reason why. They were getting shot like this is why we were right. Texas man will spend the rest of his life behind bars after shooting and killing two employees at a Chick-fil-A in front of his wife. On Wednesday, Oved Bernardo Mendoza Argueta, 38,
Okay.
pleaded guilty on one count of murder and two counts of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. In short order, the defendant was sentenced to life in prison for the murder charge and 20 years in prison for the aggravated assault charges, just in case.
Can he do them together? I'd ask that. Yeah, I do have a question, Your Honor.
Right.
Could those be congruent?
Yeah. What's going on with life and 20 years? I mean, come on, it's a bit outrageous.
Who knows what you're up to, son?
Yeah.
Come on.
You might come back. The sentences were assessed to run consecutively or one after another. So
That's not right.
they meant that shit.
Yeah.
It was like if you die, somehow come back, first 20 years of your life is prison. Just letting you know. If reincarnation is real, you're fucked.
And which one are you done with first? The life
Right.
sentence, then you get to 20, or the 20 so that they go, and you're free, and you're back.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like 20 years is probably first, right? To be an asshole.
Whichever runs out first is the
Yeah.
one they push out. What if he gets to 20 years? He's like, well, I've done my time.
Right. Can I get good behavior on that first one?
Yeah, we promised. The punishment was meted out by way of an interpreter in response to the deaths of Patricia Portillo and 31-year-old Brian Godoy, as well as injuries sustained by a third employee. While no sentence can undo the profound loss suffered by these families,
No.
the resolution
This is a good start. Life plus 20.
Also, just once, I love to see a judge be like, "This is about right."
This should. I don't know why you're crying, ma'am.
Right. We did justice. It was served. What's going on? Why is everyone cheering like the end of Star Wars?
We looked at your son's life, and come on.
Yeah, it's about even.
It's about good.
He wasn't gonna solve cancer. Come on, can we say that? Oh, I'm wrong. I'm a bad judge now. All right. That underscores the acts of violence in the community met with serious consequences. Underlying incident occurred June 2024 at a fast food restaurant on North McCaffrey Boulevard in Irving, a large city located 13. Okay, guys, what the fuck? I get it.
You got to fill a quota.
Longitude, latitude. Yeah, they said the shots were fired at 3:50 p.m. Both victims were pronounced dead at the scene. Just before 6 p.m. that same evening, law enforcement were on the lookout for Argueta. He was seen fleeing the area in a silver Honda sedan. They found him the early morning hours of the next day. One of the victim's daughters read an impact statement during the sentencing hearing. And the since condemned man's wife worked at the Chick-fil-A where the shooting took place and was present at work on the day in question, watching her coworkers die at her husband's hands. The killer's wife would go on to provide police with his identity. So this was some like weird domestic violence probably shit. They just
Right.
They just
Well,
happen to take place there.
You show up, you're mad at her,
Right.
but then you see her face and you guys have all these memories together.
Right.
What am I going to do? Not shoot nobody?
Right. It makes me wonder if like he knew she liked one of her employees or something, or like coworkers, and he was like, "I want to kill this guy in front of you," and this other person for some reason, and I want to shoot a third. Well, you know what you're shooting, you know?
He shot the guy that he thought she was having an affair with, and then she went, "That's not even him."
Right. Okay. And then the guy she was cheating with was like, no.
Right. That was definitely
no, that was him.
That was
totally
him, honey,
like,
I'm sure.
Right. He looked at the name tag and he's like, wait a minute, Jose. I thought his name was Juan. And Juan's like, I don't know who that is. Covering his name tag. To date, law enforcement has not publicly speculated about a motive for the violence. Argueta
It's
is
fast food. Shrug.
yeah, no sauce. Ironically, there was they ran out of Polynesian sauce, and it just happened to be a coincidence that was where his wife worked.
That poison makes the employees crazy, the customers crazy. What's the ask?
Right. Yeah, the fact that the police are like, "Do you need a motive?"
Yeah.
What? It happened in a Chick-fil-A. It's murder. It happens all the time.
I think it was over diamonds. All right, case closed.
Right. So yeah, they talked to the mom who had a sad story about how her son died and stuff. So yep. Yeah. That's minimum rage.
What was their tolerance policy at this Chick-fil-A? It is a religious place.
Ironically, they did not release one of those fake ass statements with the blah 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 zero tolerance.
They're like, not gonna lie, 15% tolerance policy, and we're looking into that. It should be 0, and I see why it should be 0. That's just tough to get there.
I feel like they only put those statements out when one of their people is involved in the violence,
right?
You know, whether they're defending themselves or they're attacking someone. Then it's we don't even play that. But when it's like domestic violence, they're like, not our business,
right?
Handle your man, or maybe you should get your man under control and stop looking for Chick-fil-A to solve all your problems.
That's right. We put a Bible verse on the bottom of the fries. There's not much else we can do.
Right. We're closed on Sundays. You don't get the hint. That's one less day you can get shot up in here. They asked Chick-fil-A for a comment. They went, were they gay? Okay, then who gives a fuck?
Well, look into it. They might have been.
That's his right. Okay. As a man who owns his wife. All right, let's get into these episodes, guys.
Yes.
3961. Fuck. Parentheses. Valentine's Day with Brother Love. A few questions, but the first, of course, now that we have a guest, was he an asshole?
No, I mean he's a good pal. A lot of good pals. It's fun when tragedy happens. You get reminded. But no, he was what you saw. He's always the real deal. That in the beginning, when we did not get along, KeithlandGirl.com/brotherlove, we thought he was kind of fake, but he's really just rock and roll. That he cultivated that relationship is a blessing, and I'm lucky.
Yeah, man, that is amazing. That story of just who the fuck is this guy to like Brolo, and the fact that it's not an act and it is an all the time fucking thing, it's kind of amazing the characters we run through in life. Also, like, I don't know if you find this too, but whenever like I have a relationship, and not romantic, obviously, but like even a friendship, like either fizzle out or like go wrong. It is nice to be reminded, like, no, I have long-term relationships with people that are healthy and thriving and nice. And like, I'm not whatever the inner voice that tries to be like, you're an asshole. No one loves you. That's why this is happening. Like it's nice to be like, no, that's not true at all. I'm surrounded by a lot of people. This shit didn't work out, but that's not the end all be all,
Right. Yes, I do know. Yeah.
So then let's get into it right away. Okay. Why didn't Liz take you to a library?
To a library?
To a library. If you're gonna break up with Keith,
right. Go somewhere where nobody can raise their voice.
Yeah, you go to a library, you get a little room. Okay, you're not ruining a place he's gonna be all the time. He's never coming back there.
Right.
The phone, you look at the phone all the time. The phone has the picture of you together. The phone has all the old pictures from the relationship. The phone is now tainted. It's got social media and all that.
Right.
But the library, he's done read books.
They break up with me at the planetarium.
Yeah, go to Discovery Place. Make a day of it. No, everyone hates those places. You go in there, it's the same fucking. You can make your hair stand up or whatever the fuck. Oh, dinosaur! A picture of a dinosaur. Oh, there's a snake back there, asleep somewhere. Right. Like, you go to that thing and it's ruined, then you never go back. And then you can go, well, I did go to Discovery Place and it sucked. And everybody goes, I agree, it did suck. And it's like, and also, got my heart broke there. Well.
Oh, well.
Maybe she couldn't figure out a good Valentine's Day gift. Have you thought that? Maybe she freaked out. The pressure got too.
You're just hard crazy to shop for. You already have every game.
Yeah. She was just walking through looking at shit like, fuck, he's got this already. Sorry. Everyone had sorry.
Right.
It just freaked her out. Do you regret the sex being too good? That she said the part of the reason it lasted was because the sex is too good and it kept things going for probably longer than I should
If
have.
it kept things going for longer than it should have,
Yeah.
I mean, it really kept things fucking going. If we'd see each other,
Mm-hmm.
it was sex. It was whatever we did that evening, sex, sleep, sex the next morning.
Mm.
So I don't know how there is time for anything else.
Yeah, you were. That's she just needed. You needed to
You
turn the
don't even
sex
know
down.
me. There wasn't time to know me,
Yeah,
to dislike me.
she just woke up one day and was like, Mally. His last name's Mally.
Right.
What? Who is this guy? Yeah, maybe like you gotta. So going forward, if you get into a new relationship, are you gonna slow roll the sex or are you gonna sex bomb them?
They're not going to get my best right away out of
Yeah. Okay.
principle. Okay. I know that's
Right.
when you got to deliver the goods, but no, 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 no.
Right. You tell her the first time. You're like, you're getting 50% sex.
Yeah.
Now I know what you're thinking. It's like, but he should give me 100.
Right.
Everyone thinks they can handle 100.
Right.
But
I'm going to confuse you. You
yeah,
you don't there's more to me that you have to learn about
yeah.
first.
Listen, I've been through. You've never
Right.
been through this. I've been through this every time. This is the sex I
If
deliver.
we have some deep talk about personal shit, like maybe we even cry a little bit and we really
Right.
connect me and this person, I'm going to go, you know what, by the way? 65 tonight.
Yeah, yeah. You just
And that's
upgraded.
not a position.
Yeah, yeah. You don't even fucking know what you're in for. You just upgraded. You showed a little vulnerability right
That's
now.
right.
Yeah, you gotta be careful breaking off the full amount of sex, man. It's just
It is
goes
funny
people's
hearing
head.
that. I'm getting dumped, and it's like I think it's the sex that kept it going. I'm like, okay,
Yeah, yeah. You lean back.
all
Oh,
right,
okay.
okay.
Tell me more.
Tell me how much you didn't even like being around me.
Yeah,
More.
actually, kind of hate your guts. Wow.
Okay,
Okay.
okay. It was the turnaround thing, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I gotta. Yeah, I'll put that on my resume on my next. Go to my dating profile. Be warning, ladies.
Yeah, I might. This dick might confuse you.
Yeah, you might gotta put a warning label on my underwear because y'all. This is like the Surgeon General have to tell y'all about this
Right.
level of dick that I'm dropping up in here.
It will confuse you.
So where are you gonna move to next?
Yeah. Oh man. Uh I did like I said, I do like it here. So now's good for now. But yeah, I have Dick will travel.
It is kind of like in a way you rip the band-aid off and it's like when I moved away to go to college and it's like, oh, I can do this. It's not necessarily I
Yeah.
want to do this, but like if something happened, like when I went to New York, I'm like, okay, I've done away from home before. I can do 6, 7 months in New York and I'll be all right, you know. And now probably for the rest of my life, if like an opportunity, if some great opportunity arose and it's like, hey man, you can do this, but you gotta be in California for a year.
Right.
It's like, oh yeah, I know I can do that. So like I think moving, which is one of the top stressful things in the
Yeah.
adult human experience, having done that, I mean, it's gotta be there has to be some level of possibility where it's like maybe if I have to move again in the future, I could, you know.
There's something to that because when I moved to the last big move was to New York and I was in my early 20s. And then being there for 30 years, yeah, doing another move is like, oh, look at that. You can just do that.
Yeah,
As
other
dumb as it
places
is.
can be nice too,
Yeah, yeah.
you know.
Right.
Could you get back together? Could you see a world where, look, man, there's a big misunderstanding. Shit happens. It's kind of, it wasn't your fault per se, right? So you know, it's not like a thing where you're like, if anything, what would be, you'd have to consider is more like, is this gonna happen again
Of
on
course.
the other side, but not some shit I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
like, could you see a world where it's like, listen, I got that apology. I got that whatever. Something was explained. We could be back together because I have a rule as a friend.
Right.
I don't talk no shit about people exes because
Right.
these motherfuckers might get back together. Now I look stupid trying to be friendly on the other side. Like I never liked Liz anyway, which would be a lie. But if I said that to make
Right.
you feel better, and then tomorrow you was like, "Well, we just got engaged." Now I'm an asshole. So, is there any chance you
It is
think?
funny. I do have some people that would be like, over the phone, fuck her. Unless you guys work it out, then
Yeah.
then I've always been rooting for you. If it's weird to answer that. It's like, yeah, if she said something that made fucking total sense,
Yeah.
sure. If your dad apologized to you, Keith, would you forgive him for hitting on your ex? Sure. On what planet can that happen? Keith, you're
Right.
atheist. What if Jesus Christ was standing in front of you? Well, then I guess that would change things.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. I had to ask because I know the
Of
audience. At
course.
this point, I'm a journalist, guys. The
No,
audience
that's
wants
fair.
to know.
Yeah.
I'm honestly saving some of you guys from getting sarcastic responses in the forum. That's what I'm doing.
I was I was I was talking to somebody about the last Keith and the Girl episode, and well, okay, I think like Trump came up, and this person said like you're liberal, and they mentioned like they're half and half or whatever, and
Mhm.
then brought up Trump and was saying like, yeah, he's done good things, but you never know what crazy thing he's gonna say next. I'm like, and I'm texting, and I'm like, and the kid fucking, and they go, oh, was that proven? And I'm like, let's get back to my heartache.
Yeah,
That's easier
yeah,
to talk about. Like, no, I'm serious. Was that proof? Fuck off.
yeah, yeah.
That you don't even that. If that wasn't like, but was that proven? Even that is something that
Right.
should concern
Exactly.
you.
Oh my
And I'm like, no,
God.
no, I'd rather talk about complete devastation and how I pace all day and can't eat. Can we get to that, please?
Would you even need it proven if it was like someone you didn't like if you're that person? Like if it was like Obama's in there, they'd be like, yeah, he did it. You know
Right.
what I mean? Like,
Right.
oh, well, Trump's in there. I don't know. You can't trust everything you read. Now, come on, guys. You read the
Right.
whole 3.5 million pages? I don't think so. Maybe he had a perfectly good reason to be accused of sexually assaulting a child. Maybe.
Yeah. Live your life, mate, like you don't know anything, but don't drag me into it.
Right. Now does Karen and my perfect love make you upset now? Are you like rooting for our downfall? Should I not be
Great question and fair.
around you? Like,
No, no, but you guys are also an anomaly. This is
okay.
your only real relationship, right?
Agreed. Yeah.
For how long now?
I'm 16.
16 years. So, yeah, who the fuck knows what that weird unicorn shit is up to?
Right. Yeah. That's
So
how I
I
look at
can't
it.
even compare to that. It is. Can you relate to heartbreak in relationship
In
wise?
a friendship way, I'm a weirdo, Keith. I have weird beliefs. Like I'm not religious in any way,
Right.
but I believe that all love comes from the same source, and
Okay.
that the way we define the love is like that's how we have to make it make sense. But like, I feel like you love your mom and your dad and your brother and your friends and your lovers, all this shit. It's all similar. It's just not all romantic. So like I've had heartbreak from friendships. I've recently had a
Sure.
friend that I don't even want to say their name and stuff because like it crosses over with some of the podcast shit. But I had a friend that like I think was struggling through some like addiction shit and then just kind of like lashed out at me and abruptly like cut me off.
Mm,
Um, and it happened in a group chat where thank God, because there's other people in the group chat that can be
right.
like, hey, he didn't do anything. Thank God, because I don't know, it really would have fucked me up if we were talking one on one and they just hit me out the blue to be like, you're a piece of shit, you're an asshole, you fucking,
Right.
because it's like, whoa, what happened? And being conscientious person, I'm not gonna argue with someone or like do the thing to confirm. Like if you tell me you don't want to be around me, that's the end, right? Like what?
Right.
No, you got to be my friend, motherfucker. Like no, fuck you. Like, and I think maybe part of them even wanted, like, it would validate if I
I
like
see.
lashed out to be
Yes.
like,
Yes.
oh, you just said something that hurt my feelings. I'm gonna hurt your feelings, and then you can
Right.
go around and in your head or tell people like, he told me this mean thing,
Right.
and just take yourself out. So I just said, if that's how you feel, I respect it, even though I think we can talk about it. and that person hasn't talked to me for like maybe a month, and we used to talk pretty much almost every day.
Mm.
Even when they were in the throes of like addiction, like when they were like, it'd be 2, 3 in the morning, and they be sounding drunk and shit, and I'm like,
Mm.
hey man, you all right? Like,
Right.
like I'm here to talk to you, but like you're going through a lot of shit. And so anyway, I say all that to say, like, that's a type of heartbreak I've experienced before. Is it I can't say it's the same as like if Karen obviously broke up with me, that
Right.
wouldn't be the same. But I mean, I don't, it all fucking sucks. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So like
sure.
even as you were telling this, I was relating to your like, damn man, it seemed like shit was fine. Whatever seems to have happened on their end, not mine.
Right.
And in this case is, it's almost a gift that she didn't like blame you. Cause I think in a way, like, while it might feel like a reason, it actually just kind of sucks when someone like blames you, cuts you off, and then there's nothing to do about it. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
whoa, it's not a
Like if it is a
conversation.
blame, could that be fixed? Right.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like let's have a conversation about it. Like, can you even explain how you got to that point? So maybe we can like, even if it just helps me in the future to be like, oh, that's what that
She's an
feels like to you.
she's an asshole, and she goes, "You know what you did. Goodbye."
Exactly. That's what happened with me, basically. Yeah, this
Right.
this friend was basically on some like, you know what you did, and I was like, I don't know what I did, but I'm totally willing to hear it. And it was like, fuck you and peace, right? So
Right.
anyway, all that to say, like that in that way, I think I can relate, and I think a lot of people can relate, but obviously, it's not the same.
Yeah. Yeah. I like, by the way, it's when I have a guest on,
Mhm.
you could see video on YouTube, and then YouTube, or yeah, YouTube gives you
Mhm.
three, or Zoom, whatever. YouTube
Mhm.
gives you three thumbnails to choose from automatically if you don't want to make
Yeah.
your own. And usually I take one of those, and usually it's me and the guest laughing. And
Mhm.
I thought this one was funny. That's up now. It's like Brother Love with his arm up, like he's
Like,
scratching the back of his neck, like
yeah,
listening, like
yeah,
like, oh, this is tough. And wait,
like when
what
you're
happened?
uncomfortable for a friend.
Right,
That,
right.
yeah,
And
yeah.
it's funny the different friends that, like, yeah, one person told me they were blindsided. They actually were proposed, and 2 days later she changed her mind, and that's all over. And then another friend, like, almost like Brother Love was doing, Kyle Thompson, he's like, there had to be a catalyst, right? And I'm like, there
Right,
really wasn't. It's
right.
just funny, the different people's perspective. But that's what Brother Love's face looks like. Like, what? Tell me, you're missing. You're
Yeah,
skipping something.
yeah. It's like well, is Chat GPT said it to you, but it's like your brain wants to solve this mystery.
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
that's what mine wanted to do. It's like, okay, well, was it? Is it because I was there for him? Should I have
Right.
like ignored the drunken 3 a.m.
Right.
Adderall text and fucking like? Should I have just been like, I don't see this shit. This is some addiction shit, and I fucked up. But anyway, but yeah, you want to solve the mystery, and Brother Love's picture looks like a person trying to solve the like.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe it was shit. It's like he looks like when your car makes a sound and you're
Right.
like, is it the carburetor? Is that the alternator? Which one you can still hear the click?
Right.
That's what he looked like. Um,
KeithAndTheGirl.com. You can see that.
speaking of friends.
I was saying how it's weird, that it was right before Valentine's Day. Was that a
Mm-hmm.
catalyst? I mean, she knows it's coming up, so
Right,
that had to do something with it, whether the
right,
breakup would have been another day or not. And of course it would have. But yeah, the timing of Valentine's Day, like I said, I've been not in relationships on a Valentine's Day. Who gives a
right,
fuck? But man, when it's 2 days before and you're blindsided, and then it's
right.
every fucking song, and like I said, I opened the
Yeah,
Lyft app for a ride, and there's hearts on it for no fucking reason. I'm not gonna ask my
right.
driver out. We got the work schedule. There's a big heart on the work schedule. Like,
Mm,
first of all, some of our situations. What the fuck? And it's for the next week. Valentine's Day is
right.
over.
Is it weird? Maybe are you feeling this too? It feels like people are celebrating Valentine's Day again this year, and I don't feel like that's happened every year. Like I feel like some years it just goes by, but this year every couple took a picture on my
Yeah.
Instagram. Every like all the the podcast, people are acknowledging it. Like people are, it's people are talking about romance movies. I feel like maybe I just miss it every year, but this year felt more than normal. Even single people
Right.
on my Facebook were posting pictures of themselves by themselves, like gotta be your own Valentine's Day. Shout out to my Galentines. I was like, is Valentine's back? Are we so
I
sad with
don't,
Trump
right.
that we're like, we gotta love each
Right.
other? This sucks.
Groundhog Day didn't do it for me enough. I really got to put my energy into Valentine's Day.
Right. Anyway, it might be anecdotal, I'm sure,
Yeah.
but man, it felt like everyone was celebrating this shit to where Karen and I went out on Valentine's Day and did regular shit. We don't really do dating Valentine's stuff. So we went to the store. No one was there. It was great.
Right.
We went and bought candles. No line at Marshall's for the first time ever. It was beautiful. And then every restaurant we drove by, I mean, literally filled to the brim. Like
Wow.
everyone is back celebrating Valentine's Day. And I was like, I did not understand. I didn't get the memo that Valentine's is back.
Right.
So yeah,
Maybe he's back in a big way, and all I offered was brunch, homemade brunch.
fucked up. Did you have to work Valentine's Day?
I did, but I'm glad.
Were people in there doing their Valentine's shit though?
Yeah. Yeah, you can
So,
tell
yeah.
couples were dressed in red together, for example. Yeah.
Yeah, it's back.
Yeah. And so I wanted to be busy, but at the same time, my head's spinning as I'm,
Right? You're handing out
hearing-
plates like,
right.
oh.
I mean, all these fucking. They're. Do you want to share dessert, the two of you? Yeah. And the last night, my Spanish kitchen is playing "I Was Made for Loving You, Baby." I'm like, when the fuck did you guys start listening to Kiss?
Right. Oh man.
What the fuck? Never mind in the English. What?
Main character.
And then I play. I got into the New York Times shit because of her. The
Wordle
games
and
Wordle and Connections is the big thing. But I do Connections the other day. The first Echo Reminder Trace Vestige. Things that bring back memories. Okay. Buzzard Calliope Dialect Ringmaster. Starting with ways to reach someone via phone. I'm like, okay. I canceled my New York Times subscription.
Fuck them.
That's
fuck 'em.
enough.
They're in on it.
I'll do Wordle for free somewhere, whatever people are
big time.
scamming.
Reddit got their own Wordle thing over there. I've
Everybody
seen
does,
it.
yeah.
Yeah, everybody got Wordle now. New York Times, Sons of Guns.
We would go to bed and hold hands like fucking otters.
Oh,
and then
man.
cute little messages. There's no
That's like
otter
Pixar
like
movie
you.
shit.
It's Pixar movie shit. So then I'm in a car going to work, and the guy has has whatever music service he has happens to be called Blue Otter.
Oh man.
I'm like, what? And then the next song that comes on, it's a country song by Megan Maroney, so I don't know it, but it's Beautiful Things. And that makes me think of Benson Boone, one of our songs.
Oh, that's why you don't do a lot of songs. You give everybody one song.
Yeah, no more songs.
Yeah. Like you don't get a playlist now. You get one pick one song you can ruin.
Right.
And that's it. Like none of this like 12 songs, 12 movies. Fuck out of here.
Yeah, Holly Humberstone ruled. Amy Mann ruined.
Right. This is terrible. I hate that. Do people know at work? Is that you
Somebody
have a kind
said
of workplace?
just yesterday, a coworker said, "How was your Valentine's Day?"
Oh.
My chick dumped me on Tuesday, so it was kind of weird. And then it's one of those toxic positivity people. It's like, this is a blessing, and I'm like, I'm sure it is.
Yeah.
And then later in the day, she's like, how you doing? And I'm like, can I have a couple days?
Yeah. No, remember it was a blessing. It's 12:30 now.
Yay.
You gotta be
Right.
It's like keeping a toddler from crying, where you're like, no, you didn't hurt your knee. Yay, yay.
Right. She goes, it's going to be a year of the horse, right? So
Yeah,
get back
right.
on there.
Yeah. Come on. Man, it's kind of interesting too, because like you have that second when it comes up in real life with someone like that. You do have that second where you could lie or
Right.
avoid the question. And I don't know how you are, but it's like the inertia of the question becomes its own unstoppable force, and I'm saying the truth
Right.
as I realize like this is a thing. Like Like I'm not just telling them this. They can't like they'd be an asshole if I go, yeah, my girl broke up with me on Tuesday, and then they were like, okay, well, I went out and
Right.
we had sushi. It
A
was
little,
fun.
and you would be polite.
Right? Yeah, it's like they gotta acknowledge it now. This is a thing, and they're gonna bring it up later, and it's a
Right.
story and it's a good enough story they're gonna tell other people, like at the job, like someone's gonna walk up later, like, oh, pow,
Right.
oh man, that sucks.
Let's see. On YouTube, somebody wrote, this person's name is Listening Bren, and said,
Mm,
I highly recommend diving into cooling waters of the Tortured Poets Department. Speaking of music, I
okay,
suspect a lot of it will hit home. Oh, yeah, Taylor Swift.
right,
She just said
right.
Open Light made her cry because of our love.
Come on.
Come on now. I think
And
Taylor
your
Swift
name
is
is
on
what was
break.
their name again?
Which this person listening, Bren, right?
Oh, just like listener Liz.
Oh
Did you
God
not think
damn
of
it.
changing your fucking name before you reply? Just have some kindness,
Don't have
some
her first
respect.
name too.
Come on.
This
Has
person, I said, what did those songs mean to you? Or what's
mm,
some lyric he sent? You said I needed a brave man, then proceeded to play him until I believed it too. I'm like, what did that mean to you? She knew what you wanted. So I guess Liz knew what me, Keith, wanted. She knew
mm,
what you wanted and wanted to be that for you. And each small step you know is not what you want, but you want the best for the other person. They're a little confusing with the use. So you
okay.
pretend it until it feels like you can't anymore. And it's not
Mm,
all fake. It can feel okay when you're with the person, but when you're alone, you know you're lying to yourself.
okay.
There's no trying again. There's no other guy. As the pretender, there's almost a cringe element when the partner is being romantic. Dude, I'm telling you, it was coming back just fine. Like I know I got myself into this, but he gives me the ick.
Okay. All right.
I
I
do
don't know if
picture
that did
another
you a
relate.
favor or not.
Yeah, I do picture another like a being with another person, being like, you got to tell me. Like this might sound like a dumb conversation because what are we
Right.
gonna do if it really happens? But if you even have doubts, you got to fucking tell me.
Right.
And
Yeah.
and if I'm saying love you at an inopportune time, you don't got to heart it or say anything back. We can have a conversation or end it.
And you don't want to
But I don't want to be
be,
because you're gonna look at me like I'm the dumbest fucking person alive, believing you.
but also you can't be the person that has the baggage from their old shit that fucks up the new shit,
Right, of course.
which is why the rebound thing is, that people
Right,
always talk about that rebound area. Cause like I think it's only human to want that
right,
because of the last person, but it's like this person hasn't done anything to show that they would just out of the blue,
right.
dump you. So that's tough. That's gonna be tough because yeah, you're
And it's
definitely
never
gonna have that
happened
in your head.
before. I am of a
Right.
certain age, and it's never happened before, so it's not a
Right.
pattern.
Right.
That I have
But
to
you're
be
gonna have it
scared.
in your head for a
Of
while, is
course
my
I will.
point.
Of
Right.
course I will.
So like if and when you start dating again, if it's someone else, yeah, it's even if you get back with Liz, you're gonna have that for a
Sure.
while. Yeah. Has Craig reached out? Speaking of friends.
No. I had to think
Mm,
about it.
mm,
No, but maybe because there's nothing to complain about. Now he knows. He knows when
mm,
other people know, and I hope that pleases him.
mm. I feel like, football emoji after the
I,
Chiefs
I was
loss.
waiting. You know what? It
Yeah, I was
wouldn't have
waiting.
blown my mind if he sent like a
Yeah.
middle finger.
Yeah, I was thinking like a heartbreak emoji or
Yeah.
something. But I was like, man, maybe even he's like, damn.
If he's
I don't know.
human. If
Yeah,
he's
maybe
human.
he's like, what if he gets you back like, okay, now you need a friend, buddy.
Right,
Okay.
right.
Forget everything that just happened the last couple years. That's water under the bridge. I'm here for
That's
you.
right. Or maybe he
Um,
did get upset. Maybe he's like, he still didn't tell me about a relationship. I had to
right,
hear it with everybody
right.
else again.
You should have. Honestly, you fucked up. You did fuck up. You should have hit him first
Right.
before you did the podcast and be like, "Hey, buddy,
There's going to be a show out, but I want you to know first.
I know it was a big thing last time I didn't tell you, and it really
Right.
caused a rift. I'm here to try to heal the rift. Okay, you getting the exclusive.
That's
Okay,
right.
this is No one's finding out until midnight tonight, but you, buddy, you're first. Okay.
He goes, "Oh, how do you feel?" And I'm like, "I don't know, but that doesn't mean I shouldn't share it with you right away."
Right. Yeah. I didn't even think about it. Honestly, just got off the phone.
You're asking me questions. I don't have fucking answers. Anyway, listen.
Yeah. Matter of fact, she's on
the other line.
Yeah.
I gotta go back and end this.
Let me just go back to her just real quick. Hold on. Yeah, it's over. No, I'm telling them now. Okay. All right. You have a good one. Bye. Click. Craig's still there. ChatGPT, man. ChatGPT, it scares me that it can talk like that.
Yeah.
Not even that it's talking so good, because it didn't feel like, I don't think it felt like a person talking to you, but it sounded like it knew too much. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you're a robot. None of this has happened to you. You're like, on the 7th day, you'll probably feel a little hungry.
And it makes himself stutter, it seems, so that it seems human. It's like, yeah, buddy, that's a tough one.
Right. I'm like, I don't like this. This is like, everyone's so worried about the Terminators, like getting Skynet and like getting guns and killing us. I'm like, I don't know. I think it's gonna be more like that movie Her.
Right. Right.
We're just all fucking robots and nobody's got babies anymore, and then we're just all dead. And they're like, what happened? These people turned into the fat people from WALL-E or whatever.
Right.
How did it happen? Well, we got our hearts broke by real people, and then ChatGPT was there to pick up the slack. Next thing you know, I'm fucking sitting in my house every day.
Are you thinking this or are you thinking this, Keith? And I'm like, yeah, both. Yeah, both. That's the way to think, and that's the tough one. It's always the tough one. Everything I asked was, that's the tough one.
Everything you said is correct, by the way. Right. You know that but that's the other problem. Like, if it would have been your fault and you would have been like an asshole, it probably is somewhere like, well, some women need to be hit. Let's just be honest. Right. I'm a machine, and even I know bitches be tripping.
I want to hear me and Liz's ChatGPTs talk to each other.
Yeah. Oh man. Maybe. What if that's how you work it out? Is you send each other in the future? We don't even go to counseling. We send our ChatGPTs, and they come back with a list of things like, okay, this is what the real problem was.
Mr. Billy Balls says,
Billy Balls.
Billy Balls took some time. Careful you don't end up rebounding with ChatGPT. Remember your Who Are lessons.
That's true. That's how it gets you.
Also recommend listening to a lot of Fiona Apple. Oh yeah, I've been a bad girl.
Right. Oh.
The Idler Wheel album crystallized all my feelings about my worst breakup. You got this. All right.
Is music a thing that helps get you through? Like, when it comes to stuff like this?
No, I'm doing a lot of fucking skipping songs when Siri plays songs I like.
Yeah, I was trying to think, like, I don't know.
Music, it will, but no. Although I was listening to, in the shower today, Motley Crue's Hollywood Ending, and it's not a love song per se. I don't know. That seemed to hit for whatever reason. So I'm getting there.
Okay. All right. I mean, listen, if you really need to get over a lady, I highly recommend misogynistic hip hop. It does help.
Right.
They just hear how you were wrong. You were wrong for even having emotions for women in the first place. That was where you fucked up. And you will never do that again. Shout out to Future Hendrix.
Right. Siri, play Tricks and Hoes, our bitches.
Yeah, exactly. Snoop Dogg got you. Just go back to the Chronic era. And he's gonna tell you how to treat them.
Mm-hmm.
Should we have been concentrating on making AI podcast listeners? Is that where we fucked up? Because you brought up a man who was a millionaire.
It's an amazing story.
From being an AI, having fake listens to his terrible music, but he made $10 million off of like Spotify before he got busted. Maybe we fucked up by doing podcasts for real people. We should have just had AI fake listeners, and then we'd be the new Joe Rogans and shit. We'd be picking the next president.
Yeah, I don't know. We were thinking too human.
Yeah, man. That's what happens when you hop in early. You know?
Yeah, that's we were not only were we before the word podcasting was a thing,
right?
We were before people can be fucking robots that are complete fakes.
We didn't even know how to fake listeners.
Right.
we thought fake listeners was like, hey, tell your friend to download Keith and the Girl on their phone.
Right.
And then like take their phone and hit play. And it's like, no, there's a robot for that now.
Right.
And then fraud charges on your bank as well.
I was
What
having a
the
day,
fuck?
and then no joke, then I go to grab pasta and it spills all over. I'm like, fuck all of this.
Do you think Liz stole your money, and that's why she finally hacked the account? Mission accomplished. She's like, let me get out while the getting's good. Hey,
Yeah,
not your fault, mine. On some like Ocean's 11 type shit, and then it was like, perfect heist.
I think she was just gonna steal money, still
Hmm.
be with me, but take money, but then go, he has so many duplicates accounts. I can't trust this guy in my fucking life. How many Netflix does he have?
She went through Rocket Money and was like, this guy's
Yeah.
okay. What the fuck? Two Hulus? Who has Hulu and Disney Plus? You can combine those.
Okay, he supported New York Times, but twice?
Right. Yeah. I'm out. Then, speaking of breakups,
Hmm.
father love is broken up with brother love. That's
Yeah,
sad.
that's sad.
And it
That's
sounded like he
tough.
already had fell out with sister love.
Sister love isn't working out. The whole love
Yeah.
family, ironically.
Yeah. Mama love's in denial or whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
Do they call themselves the loves? I feel like there's a missed opportunity if only
On,
he's brother
on
love.
the door, the loves.
Yeah.
Love
Welcome to
resides
the
here.
the love house, the house of love. Well, his that conversation was so interesting and vulnerable and revealing because once again, like I said, I believe all this love comes from the same source.
Right.
And I mean, breaking up with your father, breaking up with your mom, your sister, like that shit is heartbreaking in itself in its own way. And
Sure.
he tried to hold on, man. Like holding on to 2026 to like MAGA people, that's tough.
It's very tough.
Like that should be a game show. You know,
Yes.
like that's some endurance,
Right.
brother. I don't got it in me. I,
Will this do
right?
it?
Yes.
So
Honestly,
you're woken up to Fox News every morning. Will this do it? No, this doesn't have to do it. He is my father, and I can grind the coffee extra loud in the kitchen. Okay. It was brought
yes.
up about Donald Trump being in the Epstein files and fucking kids as well as Trump fucking kids with Epstein. Your dad is saying, was that ever proven? But genuinely, will that do it? Well, I mean, there's a lot of misinformation and
Right. And then it sounded like the straw that broke the camel's back was the sister being so out there that the father promised to like stand up and
right.
didn't. And that was but even then, it sounded like Brolo was kind of gonna be okay, but he left the fucking phone on because he
Yeah.
old and don't know how to hang up no more.
I reheard this show and I said out loud after I was there and I went,
Yeah,
"Oh, he was
yeah,
still on
me
the
too.
phone. What was it? Get out of my fucking life, or I
Get
fucking
out
hate
of my
you."
fucking life.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh, that's crazy. Cause you know what at least in my brain, I'm like, did he say this every time he hang up with me? Like,
Right.
I just caught him this time, but like he said it so it's like that lady who said fart N word.
Yeah.
And it's
On
like, oh,
HGTV or
yeah, I was
something.
like,
Yeah.
she said that shit way too easy.
Right.
I replayed it slow motion. She said fart. She was like, so fart was harder. She thought more about the fart. Like she was like
Right.
fart. The N word slipped right out. I say the N word a lot. I was like, I recognize another master user of the word. So she had to lose her job. But that him saying that like fuck out of my life feels like, oh, every time you guys probably had any tiff, he's been this
Yeah.
level of disrespectful. And that's after you thought he would at least stand up to your sister. There's zero. He's like kind of on
Right.
her side then.
Yeah. Yes.
Ah,
Yeah, that's tough.
sucks, man. That sucks. But I'm glad he was there because he's such a good friend, and then
Yes.
also to have like a story of his own, and be willing to share it and commiserate. That I don't know, man. This is one of my favorite episodes, even though it's obviously a
Right.
heartbreaking time for you. The other thing I noticed is I'm always fascinated by these. I actually have a Microsoft Word document of these what I call white phrases.
Okay.
And I'm fascinated by this because I've noticed it as well, and then I heard y'all acknowledge it. But friendship words are fighting disrespect words for white people when they get mad. Like pal
Right,
is a
brother.
that's not good. Yeah,
Right,
like
buddy.
buddy. Yeah, bucko or whatever the fuck.
Yeah,
Like that shit is like, oh, he will fight. He's gonna
yeah.
fuck you up.
Right.
It's such a I don't know how that happens. I don't really feel like that's definitely not a thing for black people. But like we just go straight to the dishes, motherfucker,
Right.
whatever.
Right.
like you won't be confused. Like maybe he's on my side. Like, hey
Right.
pal, whatever. But man, that it was so funny that both of y'all were like, oh yeah, that's it. That it's over.
Yeah, yeah. You were called a good friend.
Yeah, 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 exactly. Listen, my good man. Oh,
Oh
okay,
shit. All
dad.
right, it's
Okay.
over. Right.
And then you talked about Bill Maher. I mean, I can't even really take too much credit for being right. He was just so fucking stupid and wrong.
Yeah.
Who are the people that saw how he was moving with Trump and was like, this will end well in mutual respect? All of
Right.
us were like, and then what happens when he stabs you in the back out of nowhere and you're
Right.
like, well, like, has he even responded yet? He's gonna talk about that on real time.
I don't
Like,
know if he did or not, but man, is that going to be a breakup to him he didn't see coming?
yeah,
It's like,
I was
what?
so
But
nice, Donald.
like, you really met Donald Trump and things were
Right,
nice enough. I'm sure the food was good. And Kid Rock probably has a funny story or two if you
right.
ignore the racism. And then you go, but I could go back on my show and criticize him sometimes a little bit because that's what pals do. Like, you dumb motherfucker, you either become state-run media or you're his enemy, like anybody else on TV.
And that was after I remember Mar for years kind of making these insinuations of like, yeah, because the liberals, if you criticize Obama,
Yeah,
I couldn't have had that same meeting with Biden and told him to his face, da da da. I'm like, okay, so now that he's calling you a motherfucker on True Social, are you gonna run that back and be like, actually, now that I think about it, I have been critical of Biden and Obama and Hillary, and
right.
they've actually never tweeted anything fucked up about me or what like out of, he'll never have that moment, and I think that's what makes a guy like that so smug
It's
and condescending,
yeah,
but like kind of dumb to fall for that bullshit. It's
yeah,
so easy.
yeah. I get this. Uh, I get there's something to the White House and the president, no matter who it is. But
Right.
calm the fuck down. Who gives a shit?
The other thing I think about too is as a person that's written for a late night TV show, I'm like, what is the writer's room like?
Right,
What is that conversation like before he get to work every day? Because man, that he's got to be making it hard to work there without
right.
without being like, what the fuck was he doing last night?
He's reading on the show and he's like, "New rule: you could call your boss a fucking idiot, and that's just sharing your what? What is
Right.
it? What's this new rule? It's a
Yeah,
picture of
guys,
his
can
dumb face in the corner, picture in picture.
yeah.
He's like, what?
Who put this in the teleprompter? We gotta screen these a little better. Yeah, I was but yeah, now I am interested. It may only to see if he will respond and how he responds. Like in that way, I guess maybe they've got me back because I haven't been that interested in whatever he's been talking about the last few years. But now that Trump has taken a shot at him, I wonder which way he goes because I've seen this thing happen with a lot of these kind of give him a chance guys.
Right.
Trump comes at them, and then all of a sudden they're like, fuck Trump, right? Haven't we
Right.
always believed he was a piece of shit? Don Lemon did that. Like Don Lemon was a kind of like conservatives have some good points, and then Donald Trump was like, "Fuck this gay black man," and he was like, "Actually, when I think about it, fuck all conservatives and fuck Donald Trump." It's like, huh? Well, I mean,
Hmm.
welcome to the party, but we were kind of telling you that the whole time.
Right.
You brought up the Winter Olympics
Yes.
or the Whiter Olympics, as many people call them.
Oh, okay.
Some people, as some people have been known to say. And the condoms ran out. I saw people go, well, at least they were practicing safe sex. To which I went, and then now they're not.
Right.
They're
Right.
out.
First of all, now they're not. Secondly, if these are the greatest athletes in the world,
Right.
no condoms.
Come on. Honestly, we might get international peace if we took the condoms out of the village.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, you know what? Lindsey Vonn had a baby with a kid from a
Right.
kid with another dude from another country. Now America's got a treaty because we gotta let this kid compete for both times, you know?
Yes. Here's a chance, and they're blowing it.
Yeah. And plus those kids will be fast as shit.
Right.
Like, those kids are gonna be fucking amazing at sports if we just anyway. The also I love how like whenever athletes have sex, we all turn into like Paul Giamatti's character from 12 Years a Slave, where he was like trying to auction slaves. Like, look how strong this kid's gonna be. Look at his teeth. I'm like, what happened? We're not like these Olympics are. They're in love. We're like, no, man, that motherfucker right there gonna have some fast twitch muscles. Okay, who wants the first bid? Lindsey Vonn though, I don't think you talked about her, but I don't know if you heard this story.
She's the skier that broke something
Tore her
bad
ACL.
in the past.
Yeah,
Not too
like
long ago.
2 weeks ago.
Oh, 2
Tore her
weeks ago.
ACL
I
and
didn't
was
realize
like,
2 weeks.
I'm not quitting. I'm doubling down.
Yeah.
Girl Lindsay's going downhill skiing with no ACL. Everyone else, y'all been doing it wrong. Y'all using ACLs?
Yeah.
I don't need that.
People are trying to fight it. Like, I think the ACL without having it gives her less drag. It's not fair. And she took a motherfucking tumble and really busted shit
Then
up,
she
right?
broke her. Yeah, she broke her leg, fractured it, and she had to be airlifted twice. And part of me is like, was it the same people that did the airlifting? Because I feel like second airlift is you getting some looks.
Right. Hey, hey.
So
Bob. Hi, Bob.
Yeah. So you did it again, Lindsay. You thought you know what we
Right.
talked about staying off of it. You just went it. Okay. This costs helicopter gas. It's not the same as as filling up at the pump, motherfucker.
She's that knight in Monty Python, right?
Yeah.
It's just a flash wound. Let's go back out there.
Yeah. Right. Oh my God, man. What a story. And I was like, do they not have an alternate? Like, cause that's the person that's got to be the most disappointed. Whoever, like, if there are 4 people on the ski team, and then there's like a couple people you bring extra there, just like in case someone gets hurt. The thing happened.
Right. You do it.
I'm stretching. I'm getting loose, and then they're like, "No, I still got it."
More than you.
Do you? Well, I'm better than you even without an ACL. Are you though? I think you're gonna break your fucking leg, and we'll be down a man who could have been in the competition. But okay.
Or maybe you're like, fuck, I was just here for the trip. I gotta do that. You see how fucking dangerous this is?
Right. She broke her fucking leg. I'm here to fuck. I'm going through these condoms left and right. I'm not even
here to fuck.
The fuck is she doing? Nah, I think you can do it, Lindsay. You know what? A knee brace, you can strap that thing up. It could work.
There was an Olympian who got banned because he had a helmet for whatever the fuck he was doing, and on the helmet was Ukrainian civilians or soldiers, pictures of their face that died in the Russian-Ukraine war.
Right.
And they said that's too much. You can't have that. He's like, oh, I'm gonna have it. And they're like, all right, you're fired. And I wonder if he was getting the nips anyway. And he's like, how about this?
Right, yeah.
Too much patriotism? No, I can't be in it. All right, that's too bad.
They go to kick him out. He's like, can I still stay in the village and fuck though?
Right.
They're like, no, you gotta go all the way. I can take the helmet off in the village.
For that.
I only do it to ski.
That'd be fucking weird.
Yeah. Yeah. You guys are being weirdos now. Also, like the biggest, I don't even know if it's a conspiracy theory. Cause I was like, man, that's fucked up. Russia's not even there. Like, let them wear it. And then someone was like, yeah, but then like people start wearing it for all the genocides. And I was like, okay, I see your point.
Right.
It's not, let's all pretend that the countries are just here to compete and we're not killing each other and shit once we leave.
I can't have Palestinian children on your fucking helmet while I'm watching your luge?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Like I was like, you guys make a good point. That's the thing I always said about sports when like even when like it was causes I agree with like Black Lives Matter and stuff, and be like, we're gonna put Black Lives Matter in the thing and what's wrong with they should allow them to do that. And I'll be like, I would like to see them do that. Just understand.
Look, sorry, it's 11/11. Anyway,
11,
please
11.
continue.
Make a wish.
Yeah, make a wish.
But I was like, I would like this. I love the people I agree with having the right to express it, but like it's football. some of those guys are gonna have "Make America Great Again" shirts.
Right.
So if you're the people who make the rules, the only smart rule you can make is nobody gets to wear anything, because once you start picking winners and losers, the motherfuckers are going to start acting up. So I feel like they did that at the Olympics with this helmet.
Yeah, you see the helmet and you're the reporter and you're like, and who are you wearing?
Yeah.
This time the who makes sense.
Meanwhile, we had two types of cheating in the Olympics.
Yeah, so far.
The guy who cheating at curling is just, you're an asshole.
You're an asshole.
You're a bad person.
You're lucky to be there. You're a goof.
Right. It's curling. Come on, man.
We think it's funny. We're all laughing watching it.
There's no country where they take curling for real serious, man. Okay. Who's the most famous curler? Exactly.
Right.
Come
Larry
on,
from
man.
the Three Stooges.
Yeah.
So he takes, like I described, that that pummel stone, whatever the fuck, pushes it with the handle, and then taps it with his finger on the bottom. Like, again, there's not 15,000 cameras.
Yes.
And I guess even that little thing does something, and he thought he
cheated.
could get away.
And he's known for cheating.
Oh, really?
And the other team had the camera set up special at that line because they knew he would cheat. And so they kind of they eat pasted him. They eat pasted. They should have been like, so that was the best score we've had so far.
You must feel great. How do you feel?
He's like, oh, amazing! I worked so hard.
Oh,
wow.
Did you call your wife? Here, call her. Tell her.
What would you do to someone if they were caught cheating? What do you think the punishment should be? Oh man, he got caught cheating. And that's funny. And it just made me think, like, we need to know the specific. We don't know enough about the condoms. I want to know what percentage each type of sport is using. Because I bet curlers are either way at the top or way at the bottom. Like, curlers are either like, no one wants to fuck the curlers.
Yeah.
Or curlers are there like, listen, this ain't even a real sport. Okay. We here to fuck. Okay. I don't really care. Look, you see how my shit was all wobbly. I could barely hold the broom. That's because I've been fucking all day. Okay.
They walk into the Olympics in clown outfits. We're here. Party's here.
Let's go.
Olympics, go Olympics. Dun, da, da, da. What's the song? I don't know.
Curling teams at everybody else's events. Like, what time do skier people get done? Because they can come back to the curling tent, if you know what I'm saying. And then the other cheater, the guy who really cheated on his girlfriend, decided it was our business, the world, the international stage, to know that he was sorry. He made a horrible mistake, and he just wants her back. And now that lady's been interviewed. She is anonymous still in the interviews I've seen, but she's like, I'm aware. I've been aware. No, I'm not interested in getting back. And I wish he wouldn't have did that. And I was like, damn.
Well, it's good. Again, it's good that you told him as he's at Fuckfest 26.
Yeah. So he can, although I wonder if that gives you more or less play.
Less looking like a pussy. We're supposed to be badass athletes.
Yeah, because like probably a lot of those people are probably cheating, so it's probably not like a moral thing.
Right.
But like, you do look.
And are you going to cry about me on the news that we're fucking right now? I don't need to be brought into this. Right.
His next medal, he's telling, I fucked 3 people last night. Oh, one of them just won silver. Oh my God. This is like, I can't stop myself.
Guess what, Janet? What is it, Bob? Again. Yes, again. All right. I want the other athlete back, and I fucked up.
He keeps winning, so he has to keep doing interviews. He just keeps telling us.
What was your motivation? I had something to tell you, and you guys don't talk to us otherwise.
Well, you only came in bronze this time. I jacked off last night. But I was thinking about other women. Well, listen, we just need Liz to win a medal now, and then we'll get the truth. Okay, right. I want to know what the fuck happened.
Right?
None of us knows. We need exit interviews.
I think that's right. I would like an exit interview. And she said, there's nothing to tell the next person. I'm like, that's even worse.
Yeah. Like Karen had this issue a couple years ago where she said she didn't like the automated job evaluation thing they send to everyone. It's like, how do you think you did?
Right.
And did you work on any projects that, maybe you deserve a raise for, but like we might not know.
Right.
And Karen's like, all the people, I hate this. I hate this thing. It's fucking stupid. It's the worst. Just tell me. And I was like, but okay, let's stop. Some people are conflict avoidant.
Right.
I'm not saying no names. Some
To
people
the
are conflict
audience.
avoidant. And the only time they might really feel like they could advocate for themselves is through this little stupid test, this thing where you're like, actually, I did stay late and you guys didn't pay me for that shit. And I was being nice, but I deserve money next year for that, right?
Right.
And then she kind of came around and she was like, yeah. And when I fill these out, I'm going to take it seriously and give them the right information. And then when they fucking do the review or whatever. So I say all that to say, like, it sounds silly, but I think a relationship exit interview or like something, like even if it's just like a sheet of data, to be like, actually, you were a 5 out of 5 on sex, you're a 4 out of 5 on food or whatever.
Right.
And you're like, all right, well, I guess I'm just being laid off. But it's like, as opposed to being fired, it does mean something.
Just even though I said we're making dinner together, I didn't want you in the kitchen when I was cutting vegetables. Tell me something.
Something. Make something up. No, don't make something up. That's cruel. That's cruel. Is there a poll? Have people been I feel like this episode people would have tapped in earlier.
People,
like,
yeah. Different, a lot of emails and different, Reddit, whatever the fucks.
Mm-hmm.
This one, the poll, again, new, but the poll is, this was a Brother Love suggestion. Mm-hmm. Will Liz turn around and say that she may have made a mistake, ... Do you want to get some coffee? Should we talk? I'm not saying I'm coming back. I'm just saying I may have made a mistake.
Right.
25% say yes. 75%, including me, say no.
I think that's about us knowing Liz.
How do you mean? That
she just seemed like she got it together. Like even this, I mean, it sucks, obviously.
Right.
But it feels like she had made some decisions to be like, I'm a person that has it together. I've looked at the spreadsheet. This is the only conclusion. I must inform Keith of the I'm just letting him know the news, not like even his devastation. I know it will be part of the new, I don't know. She's so smart. I don't know.
Yeah.
What about the comments? Is there everybody's?
There was there's everybody's supportive, except the one guy that was like, hey, listen, let it go. She vomits when she thinks about you if she's not around you.
Yeah, what was that?
But yeah, everybody's. I heard from Tech Andrew today. That was very sweet. Yeah, people reach out, and it's nice.
When will the haters reach out? Because I feel like haters are actually your number one fans. They say they quit. They never quit.
I'm surprised it didn't happen yet.
Right. Like, Sadia, get on your fucking shit, dog. I thought you hated me. Like, do you hate me or you just be going through the motions? Do you mean that shit? You should have been the first comment. Like, Keith, everything bad is happening to you.
Like, if you're going to shit on me, now's the time to do it. Now's the tender time.
There was like there's like a window of doubt where like that might have hurt. The longer you wait, the more my self-confidence comes back. And I'm like, this wasn't my fault. And then you hit me a week later. I'm like, fuck out of here. No, I didn't do anything wrong. But like, I don't know. Right after the episode came out. Anyway, haters, y'all gotta get on your shit there.
I'm not wired correctly and, with them and it's all connected. No pun.
What about the poll for the episode before America? Because I think we did that one like kind of fast. So I don't know if they gave us the results. Because if I'm not mistaken, it was like, would you eat the fried dude or something?
Yes. All right. It's the guy, the suicidal guy. He killed himself. And by the way, you could say that. He definitely killed him fucking
Yeah.
He stuck his head, if not more of his body, into a deep fryer. at an Olive Garden.
Yes.
And I said that it was one of my first thoughts. It's like, all right, they take his body away. There's little pieces of fry in the fryer. Obviously, it's not contaminated, right?
Hmm.
Would you eat a piece? I would. Would you eat it? Maybe I said that, and Liz is like, you're not my future.
Yeah. Yeah.
What
That
the
you
fuck?
know what? Understandable.
We go to Olive Garden. She's like, are you just thinking about the fried head? They don't
Yeah.
sell it.
Right. He's looking on the menu like, do you guys got a super secret menu or is this it?
I'm like, nothing here looks good. She's like, nothing looks good. You would eat fried head.
Yeah. You can never tell her anything she made wasn't
Right.
good.
Would you eat a piece of the suicidal dead guy's deep fried head? Then parentheses, no one knows. Unless you want them to know.
Right, of course.
Yes, 22.22%.
I am stunned. I am
You think it's
stunned.
high?
It should have been 0%. It should have been 100% of us like no. The intrusive thoughts are winning with some of you guys, and I'm a little nervous around y'all.
I
All
got to
right.
try everything. When me and Liz are together, by the way, she doesn't like to try other things. I'm like, not a bite. That is so weird. That's when I should have known.
Should have known.
Yeah.
She had too much discipline.
Too much discipline.
She was like, I'm not even giving this food a chance. It's like, is it the food's fault? It's not even the food's fault.
Right.
Nope.
Fuck
It
the
didn't do
food.
anything wrong.
In fact, I don't want to see this food again.
Yeah.
I want to talk
I'm never
about the
coming back to
food.
this restaurant.
I'm like, you're not curious though? It's the special today. Like, doesn't even interest me.
Yeah. If anything, the food was too good sexually. And it kept me here at this restaurant too long because
It
I should have
confused
left
me.
right away. Um, then of course, we had Q&A,
Yes.
219, fan chew. Karen and I were there. It's always
Very
a good
fun.
time to hop in. I
Always
got a
fun.
lot right this time. I was hot. Didn't
Yeah.
get them all. You gotta leave some for the little fish, or else they won't come back. You guys know what it's like. But a couple things. First, I noticed you haven't been talking about poker winnings lately. Are you not winning poker? Are you
I
just
just
stop
don't
bragging?
I don't want to bore the audience. Of course, I still win.
Okay.
I did not win a single game this last Wednesday, but usually I win at least 1 out of 3.
But it was probably like after the breakups
It was.
in your head.
It was. It was
Yeah.
the next day. Yeah.
So you were like, all in,
It didn't
all
help
in.
me. It didn't help. Yeah.
I fold. Damn, Keith, again.
And innocently, Matthew was like, "Liz probably isn't here because of blah 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 blah." And I'm like, "Hey, that doesn't
Oh
fucking true."
yeah, you hadn't told nobody yet.
Yeah.
Damn. Well, we did Q&A. Did you know at
Yes.
the time?
Yeah. It was before Q&A. It was between. I did my show. I think we might have done your show,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, and then this show last week. Then I went out, and then left her that sweet Valentine's message, and then got the phone call, and then did Chew show. That was a little rough.
So when Chew was talking about how his day was so bad, you were just holding both. That explains why you were holding both hands over your mouth when he was like, "Oh, I'm having the worst day. No one's ever had a worse day than this. I almost found out some bad news, but everything turned out okay, and my car is gonna be fine, and the bill's gonna get paid." And you were just like,
Actually, there was some point in the show where I'm like, I don't think I hurt anybody.
"Yeah."
Like if they said your thoughts, Keith, I would be like, how do you mean?
I did think you weren't upset enough about how many I got right. I was like, normally he's pretty. He keeps on his
fun
grind.
out of this. Yeah,
yeah. It's like part of this is him being mad for me. It's not just me getting him.
That's right.
So that was the one thing. But also like it's kind of cool to see. Like I don't know if Newsy's. I don't know. I shouldn't say this out loud. You listen to this, but he's kind of becoming an adult.
Yeah.
Like, have you noticed? He's got a house,
Houses,
a job,
jobs, murals on the side.
Right, he's fucking realtors.
Yeah,
yeah.
He's upped his game of fucking.
Yeah, like these people have jobs. They used to just have descriptions. You know?
He's fucking the Chamber of Commerce. Like he's leveled up.
Yeah. Oh man, it's crazy. He's not smoking weed.
Right.
Man, I don't know. He said he was sad, but I feel like his life's going all right.
He's doing pretty fucking good, but that's when it crumbles,
Yeah, of course. That's how it goes. Who knows? Maybe the ex will come back. All right, let me think. Any closing questions for the audience? They got to be curious.
I thought, as you're thinking, I thought this was interesting. This person, Marsh, wrote, "Hey gang, I'm 39 gay and I give a tattoo amount of shits about this email. On a recent Q&A, you guys talked about JFOD wanting to tell a joke so well that somebody spontaneously combusts. I feel like my experience gets close. There was a point that there's a point that Mateo Lane made a joke that almost killed me. It's episode 2656. Of course, keithandthegirl.com/VIP. Here every show we ever did, including usually this is behind the scenes, Keith and the Girl, last week on Keith and the Girl. It was episode 2656 called Jesus is My Homo. The bit starts about 7 minutes in when the gang starts talking about the Katy Perry Truman Show-esque 24-hour live stream. Oh, she did a 24-hour live stream, right? And seemed insane. When she talks to her therapist, yeah, it was completely fake. When Mateo compares the therapist to Jafar, the villain from Aladdin, and says, yes, Prince of Boo Boo, I was mid-gulp of lemonade at a local restaurant. Instead of drinking, I inhaled it. A mouthful of acidic drink went into my lungs. I couldn't breathe and started choking. I legit thought I was going to die. Now that's comedy. Some mothers a few tables over noticed and rushed to help. My only thought at the time was that I was going to traumatize the 2-year-old hiding behind her mom's leg in terror. The owner of the restaurant called me a few days later to make sure I was okay. Keep in mind that was not the first time I heard the episode, so I knew the joke was coming. This is not the only time the show almost killed me. I literally nearly crashed my car the first time I heard Jingling Libido.
Oh,
Not sure if I'm death prone or the show is just that good. Well, thank you.
yeah. At least you didn't put your head in the deep fryer. You know.
It's so fucking funny.
Also, the head in the deep fryer got us a lot of feedback on the forums for last week.
Right.
Every comment was like head in the deep fryer person. They got deep too. Like they weren't just like it wasn't surface level thoughts. But I find the last comment to be the most like ironic one, but it was Lil P.
Okay.
And they were like, if somebody ate head in a deep fryer, I could never kiss or be with that person again. I was like, maybe that was it.
Maybe that was it.
Liz is a listener.
It's not like the offer's going to present itself, Liz.
She's like, just on a 0.001% chance. He works at a restaurant now.
Right. He works
If someone dies in a head in the deep fryer in Keith's restaurant, can Liz believe him when he's like, I didn't even eat a piece? She's like,
right.
But you did, though.
And then she goes, exactly. You never follow through. You said.
You're full of shit. Right. I knew you were full of shit. You wouldn't eat that head.
Why would you tell people that? There's no way to win.
Oh, man. All right. Well, buddy, you seem to be doing all right now. You know, I'm sure it feels
better. It feels better talking about it. And yeah, I'm sure it's waves, but it does feel better talking about it. I felt better talking to Spooky. I felt better talking to Brother Love. And this felt good too.
Oh, man. Well, you got the chat too. You got Wednesday poker. You got whenever next Q&A is, and hopefully you're getting out in the city and, seeing stuff or doing stuff or going places. I don't know what the fuck people do. Go to the restaurant.
My life's perfect. I don't know what you guys got to fucking do to find things.
Yeah, listen, when your love is perfect in every single way and complete, you don't know what the fuck the single people are doing. You're hoping it's good, but you don't know. All right, y'all. That's it for this last week. We'll be back next time. And, good luck to everybody.